The Haunting of Murapara, Zamidar, Bari. Deep in the jungle, miles away from the city, stood an old mansion known as the Murapara, Zamidar, Bari. Locals whispered about the house in hushed tones, calling it the ghost house. It had been abandoned for more than a century since the tragic death of the Zamidar family. It was popular among the people that the Zamidars were a rich and isolated family of 18. By the end of the century, the palace was gone. They were known for their grand parties, where society's elite would gather under huge chandeliers and dance until dawn. But one stormy night, the palace fell silent. No trace of the family was found. For several years, no one dared to enter the palace, and the manor house became shrouded in mystery. At night, strange lights flickered in the windows, and eerie sounds echoed from its walls. Some who came too close claimed to hear faint sounds of music and ghostly laughter. One autumn evening, a group of curious teenagers decided to enter the palace. They were intrigued by the mystery of the haunted house, eager to uncover its secrets. As they approached the gate, the wind began to blow and the sky darkened with storm clouds. Pushing the iron gates, they entered the front door. As they stepped inside the palace, the wind intensified. The ground floor was cobwebbed and covered in dust. Once luxurious furniture lay in ruins, and the air smelled of dust. Strange things began to happen as they ventured deeper into the house. The doors closed by themselves, and the temperature suddenly dropped, chilling their bodies. Footsteps could be heard even though no one was there. By the light of their flashlights, they found a door leading to the basement. The door was locked, but one of the teenagers found an old iron key hidden under the floorboards. Trembling, they unlocked the door and went down into the darkness below. The basement was filled with old, abandoned debris from the past. As they went through the dusty stuff, they saw a dusty mirror on the wall. It was large and strange, with frames carved in intricate patterns. But the glass was dark and cloudy, as if it hadn't reflected light in years. One of the teenagers dusted the mirror. The room was suddenly filled with the sound of a haunting piano playing. The mirror began to glow with an eerie light. They saw the reflection of a huge ballroom. The image was so vivid that it seemed as if they were looking through a window into another world. In the ballroom, they saw the Ashwood family, dressed in their finest, dancing to haunting music. But when they saw, the dancers' faces contorted in agony, and the music rose to the sound of shrieks. The teenagers tried to look away, but they were not moving, unable to move. Suddenly, the mirror broke and the room was plunged into darkness. The wind started blowing. The teenagers knew something bad was going to happen. They fled the palace, not daring to look back. As they ran through the woods, the ghostly laughter of the Ashwood family echoed in their ears, growing louder until they could hear it. The sound followed them all the way back to town, and even after they arrived safely, it haunted their dreams for years to come. The next day, the palace stood as usual, but the basement door was still open, revealing nothing but darkness.